When it comes to doing a tricky snowmobile restoration, you need Lady Luck on your side. For these vintage enthusiasts, Lady Luck was the actual name of the sled.
I'm trying to think of the year 1999 maybe. Got in touch with one of the collectors in Peterborough who had a couple other race sleds that I had purchased, and then he had found it actually at at the mechanic that built it originally at his house in a mud pile at the side of his garage, and then it just snowballed from there. He sent me a couple articles about it, and I just ran with it, and we picked it up. I think it was summer of 2001. We come up here and picked it up, and then started from there. So it's 14 years now. About a 14-hour drive to Peterborough, and we were coming up for a show anyway, so we had a little extra room, so we brought the relic remains back with us, and then started from there. So the next few years was basically trying to find some parts for it, because all we had gotten was a bare rusted tunnel, a couple of odd and end parts with it, and actually the original airfoil seat, which is, as you can see, it looks like an airfoil. Well, we started with basically pictures, and then the more information that we had gathered, and then with the help of some guys that were interested in it, and some other guys that had some of the products that we needed, really made a big difference. And we started to gather up slowly the parts that we needed for it. Transaxle, which was an early Volkswagen. Being an OMC collector, I had a lot of NOS parts, which was skis and springs and stuff like that. I had to scrap another complete sled for the track and suspension. And then fabricate a lot of stuff, the engine mounts, the exhaust pipes. The flywheel was totally fabricated to connect two outboard engines to one Volkswagen transmission. It was never finished, but it was actually trial run more than once now that I'm learning that we got up here this weekend. It was tried on grass. It was tried at the Peterborough Airport. And the problem they had with it, it had so much power that they couldn't get it to stick. Back in the day, they just used a polyurethane track. There was no traction, so they really had trouble. They were just getting it to handle. And some eyewitnesses say at 85 miles an hour, it would just go crazy and do a complete 180 circle. So I mean, like I say, we're talking about close to 50 years ago, so people's memories might be a little off. But if you look at it, it looks like a flying contraption, really. But I mean, it's a piece of history. We tried to make it so it was a finished sled that OMC didn't get a chance to finish. And after talking with Fred Harrison, who was the original designer, we got his blessing with it. He thought it was great, and every idea we come up with, he said I would have come up with the same thing. So it was quite an amazing experience.